Hi everyone, Gemma here. Thank you for watching today. So today is the launch of the Made to Surprise Showstoppers Editions collection. So we've got 3 stamp sets, a stamp and die set and a paper pack. So I'll show you those individually. This is what Sam is calling the rude stamps. So some of them are sort of got symbols in the way of replacement of words, and one of my samples I have to cover up because of the time that I'm showing this video. So I believe Sam is doing a later live sort of after the watershed, where you can see sort of some of the other stamps at the later time then. So let's take a look at the 3 stamp sets then. So we've got 3 sentiment sets. So we've got excuse me, how rude, and let the drinks flow. So let's have a look at excuse me. So I'm just going to pick out a few. So you're you're how old? Happy birthday, now blow out the candles before you start a fire. Oh great, you're still alive. I think they're really funny, especially if you've got you like a bit of banter, you like to send funny cards, and the recipient will receive it well. Then we've got how rude. So these are the sort of, as you guessed, the rudest stamps there. So again, I'll just pick out a few. So I've got this on one of my samples. Nobody really gives a, and then you've got those symbols in the way. So you can mask that out and add your word. Thanks for putting up with my, you won't be missed, too old now to give a, congratulations, you did it. So just a few from that set, and then we've got let the drinks flow, and I really like these ones as well. So let the celebrations begin. Is it wine o'clock yet? Birthday forecast 99% chance I will be drunk. It's 5 p.m. somewhere, now pass me a cocktail. Have a great day, not that you'll remember it. Happy birthday, time to get wasted. So some really fun sentiments there, something different to what you normally see on the market. I'll pop these to one side. Then we've got all the sentiment stamp and die set. So we've got these large sort of script style font words with a shadow die, and then you've got sentiments that sort of coordinate with that. So I'll open them up so you can see what I mean. So the sentiments here, I'm just going to grab a piece of cardstock. So hopefully you've seen that a little better. So you've got sort of 2 of the same sentiments. So for example, birthday here, but you can stamp this and then trim around it, or you've just got the word. So in the stamp set, if I can find it, I think it's this one here, not the stamp set, the die set. You've got the word happy, and then somewhere, I think that's the right one, you've got the shadow die. So you could do happy birthday. And so on. So I'll just refer back to the front. So you've got happy, cheers, today, yay, big, love, celebrate, enjoy, hooray. And then all the other sort of sentiments to go with it. So here's to the happy couple, kisses, in the air, today, you loads. So it could be, excuse me, love you loads. Hip hip hooray. Enjoy today. Where is it? It's all about you. And then you could have happy birthday. It's time to celebrate, and so on. And they're a really good size. Really love the versatility of those dies. You don't have to have the shadow die. Then it's great to just add that dimension or extra finishing touches to your card. So sorry about the rustling there. And then last but not least, we have the 8x8 paper pad. This is 4 each of 6 designs, 190 GSM. Now I have sort of pulled these apart, so it's not in any particular order. So I'm just going to pull out 1 each of the 6 designs so you can see those a little better. Really love the colours and the designs on this paper pad. It's a lovely addition to what you already have in your stash. So it's really versatile to sort of mix and match with what you have, and it works so well with lots of the past collections from Made to Surprise. So just check I've got the 6 here. Yeah. It's got this really lovely floral pattern with the pinks, mustard, greens, lilacs. So really lovely design there. And we've got these gorgeous butterflies, again picking out similar colours, the pinks, the oranges, the greens and the teals. Really lovely. Then we've got this sort of daisy design with the purple background. This lovely butterfly print in the hot pink. And we've got these martini glasses or cocktail glasses, however you want to look at them, with this lovely green background. And then last but not least, we have this lovely champagne or wine corkscrew, the champagne flutes. A really lovely pattern there, or print. Love the navy and the pinks and the yellows. They just work so lovely together. It's a really bright and colourful paper pad. And as I said, it works with past collections. So I've used this with Butterflies Galore. Let me just think of the name for the flowers that match really well with this. So the pop-up book collection, the new home editions, the flower dies, I'll just bring them in to show you. So the shape of these match really well with that sort of daisy print and the colourful flowers. So they all work so beautifully together, and you'll see that in my samples next. So I'll show you the rude one that I've made, and I've covered up the the naughty word then, or the rude word. So I've got the emoji here, and I've printed or stamped the background to create my own print. Added the floral elements, the stamp nobody really gives a, and then you can work out the word that's underneath that post-it there. I've gone for sort of a bold black and white then with a pop of the green and the orange and yellow flowers, and it sort of stands up like so. Just trying to hold this post-it in place because it's moving, but as I said, I'll link the live for After the Watershed with Sam, and you'll be able to see more of her samples and this card fully then. Next then is using the same die as the previous one. So I doubled up on the first one to make that showstopper, and then just used it once on this one. So this is the 6x6 trifold die set, and I've used everything will be listed in the description box below, and I've used the stamps and dies then to create these lovely drink images and the straws and the umbrellas, and I think it just works so lovely together. I coloured in the glasses of drink there, and then I've added glitter over the top to just give that a bit of sparkle and shine, and I've added the accent glaze over the cheers and on the umbrella, and then some Nouveau drops just to finish off. So I'll bring in the next 2 samples, and again they're using the same dies. So I've cut it once to create this card and twice to create this showstopper. I'll just show them a little bit more in detail so you can take a closer look of those. So with this one, I found that it was a bit top heavy with these cluster of stamps, and I used a lot of foam adhesive to pop these up, and it was sort of tipping forward. So I added a card blank on the back, so it'll still fold down to a 5x7. Granted, I've got a bit of overhang here, but then you can open it up and it'll stand like so. Normally it'll stand by itself, but as I said, I went a bit mad with the foam adhesive and the 3D glue gel, and it just didn't want to stand up. So I had to make a slight adjustment on that one. But you can see that gorgeous floral pattern there with the cupcakes, and I've got happy birthday and then these lovely floral elements that pop really nicely against that card. Then I've made this sort of celebration card. I think this one and the next one that I'm going to show you are one of my favourites from the samples. Just love the colours on this. They work so lovely together, and I've just picked out the colours from that pattern paper with all those champagne and wine bottles, and I've sort of recreated my own version of those, and that's with the Cheers stamp and die set. So I've got these lovely champagne flutes in the gold mirror card, sort of paper pieced those champagne bottles together, and then added these sort of bunting across the top, and again picked out those colours from the pattern paper. And then in the centre I've got celebrate, time to drink champagne and dance on the table. I think it's turned out really lovely. And then these are the last two. So again, I've cut this once to create this card and twice to double up on the showstopper style to make that larger card. So I'll show you them individually again, and this is the other favourite of my samples. I think it looks lovely. I just love those colours together, the green, yellow and the white. I've got sort of this Polaroid picture, and I've added the globe and the passport in there. Used the word die yay. I've cut that several times and stacked it up to make it more dimensional. Got all these lovely additional elements. So I'm not sorry you're leaving, you won't be missed. All these camera elements and some Nouveau drops. I think it's just gorgeous. And then last but not least is this happy birthday. So you're how old? Not older and wiser, just more irritating. Got that gorgeous butterfly pattern paper in the background there, and they've used the chunky alphabet dies to cut happy birthday, happy I should say, and use the stamp then birthday. Added some butterflies and those flowers that I showed you earlier. So based on the order that I showed you the cards, let me know which one is your favourite. So the first one was Nobody Gives a Blank. The second one was the Cheers with the cocktail glasses. The third was the Happy Birthday with the cupcakes. The fourth was the Celebrate one, the big showstopper. The fifth was the travel card, and then the sixth was this one. So let me know 1 to 6 which one is your favourite in the comments below. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief overview of the collection and taken a look at my samples in today's video. As I said, Sam will be live twice today, I believe. So one maybe at 12:30 and one at later on after the watershed, where you can see those Rude stamps in more detail. And as I said, I will link those in the description box below. If you have enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button, leave a comment, or consider subscribing to the channel. If you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future tutorials. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.